Hello and welcome, Aquarius, to your October 2023 horoscope. My name is Jeff. I'm your professional astrologer here for you at Raise Your Vibration TV. Welcome. We are going to discuss the cosmic weather for October, and there's plenty of it. We are in eclipse season in October, and we're going to discuss exactly where the eclipses are going to be packing that extra punch to the areas of your life for October. So, first, what I'd like to let you know is that these new moon solar eclipses and the full moon lunar eclipse, they are a little bit different than a new moon and a full moon. A new moon and a full moon both last a one lunar cycle. Their influence is from 1 month to the other, from one new moon to the next. With the solar and lunar eclipses, these have a profoundly longer influence time. You're going to see things ramp up in 3 months at the beginning of the year of 2024. Then it goes on for another 3. We hit the 6-month mark, and then all the way to a year. So they can influence you up for that long. So you want to pay attention to exactly what areas of your life they're happening in, so you can put that focus in there and find and strike the balance for it. New moon solar eclipses are an excellent time to really get down to the bottom of things, where a full moon lunar eclipse is more drama. You know, there's an intense need. There's some kind of push. There's, some possible issues that may arise. So we're going to talk about those first. The new moon solar eclipse is happening on October 14th, sorry. And it's happening at 1:55 p.m. and that's happening in 21 degrees Libra of your chart. So let's go ahead and take a look at your chart. Boom, there it is. It's going to be happening right about here, 21 degrees in Libra. And it's going to be in the 9th house opposite your 3rd. So communications, traveling may be important for you. You might go ahead and decide to take a trip, maybe a spontaneous trip, or it's something that you planned. You may be flying because it's in Libra. That's the air sign. So maybe flying to a place, something like that. But there's a huge focus on beliefs and ideals and finding a balance with that in your life. So on the 14th, it's going to be ramping up towards, is this belief working for me? Does this balance my life out, or does this create an imbalance in my life? Because it is in the sign of Libra, and you're going to have that influence all month. So right at the beginning of the month, we're already starting to look at our values here and going, what's going on? How am I thinking? Is my thinking, it's all about getting perspective, because this is all going to be square Pluto, what's going to be going forward. So this new perspective that you gained is going to be set into action. And there may be some communication mishaps. I think it could flow easily for you if you took a practical approach. But, again, it's all about beliefs and healing and figuring out exactly the way that you can communicate. If any of you are writers or creatives, it's going to be a great time to get your stuff out there and to start finishing your projects and to change the way that you look at your art or your writing, and not be so objective and just let other people see it. If you're creating, that's great. But if you're not sharing it with the world, what are you doing? And some people are very stuck on their beliefs, like Aquarius can be very fixed. Oh, I don't let anyone see my stuff. I do this for me. Well, the reason why you're doing it is not only for you, but it's for others too. That's why we have the gift of being creative and to create something out of thin air, especially art and writing and, expressing ourselves. So it's all going to be about expressing yourselves. And am I expressing myself the way that my beliefs line up? Am I making that clear? So now the full moon lunar eclipse is happening on the 28th, and that's going to be happening in your 4th house right about here. So that is going to be a focus on work and home balance. So at the beginning of the month, we're all right. You know what? It's time to change my beliefs. It's time time to change, clean up any loose ends. It's time. I got to look at things differently. I've got to put them into action. I've got to be practical about this. And then the shift is going to be, I also need some time alone to do this stuff. So if you've been neglecting things at home later in the month of October because you've been putting too much time into work, you're definitely going to see that imbalance there, and you're going to need to focus on that balance. So it's going to be a lot of home issues. Maybe there's some stuff going on with the family. I hope everything will be okay for you. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, expect something to come to light on the 28th, because that's going to be happening at 5 degrees Taurus in your fourth house. But you've got, Jupiter and Uranus sitting in your fourth house for a while. So expect some surprises. Maybe you won't. Maybe this will just smooth over. But what it's really asking you to do is, are you working too much? Do you need some time off? Do you need a fucking vacation? That kind of thing. All right, let's go ahead and look at the calendar view for you, Aquarius. Where'd it go? Oh, we got to move forward. Yep, there it is. This is what I write out every month to kind of give you and myself a detailed overview of what the hell's going on for the month. So we're going to focus on Uranus aspects. We're going to focus on signs, planets moving into different signs, and of course, the new and full moons, eclipses. So let's begin here. October 4th, Mercury, the planet of communication, moves into Libra, because we are in Libra season and everything starts to shift slowly into Libra. And then as the month progresses, you're going to see things starting to shift into Scorpio, because it's going to be Scorpio season soon. I would think for all fixed signs, all fire signs, the 7th and the 8th are going to be great weekends to have, so enjoy those. It seems like every Saturday is going to be pretty lit, but especially Halloween for you, especially Aquarius. So take any invitations that may come your way. So yes, we've got communications being more balanced out. Great weekend on the 7th and the 8th. The planet of love, Venus, is moving into the sign of Virgo. It's an earth sign. It's a little bit more practical. And Mars is making a square to Pluto. So expect some big world news coming out that weekend also. It looks like every Monday is definitely going to feel like a Monday. I would say that Aquarius, you'll probably party down pretty much on the weekend. Just remember that on the 9th, it's not going to be feeling too good. So make sure that you get plenty of sleep. So if you're working on Monday, you can chart those waters a little bit better. Pluto, the planet that has been begging for you to get some perspective, is finally moving direct after all these months of being retrograde on the 10th of October. Venus is going to be making an opposition with Saturn, the lesson teacher. So maybe there's a lesson in love that needs to be taught. Maybe some Aquariuses will take someone home from the bar and realize, oh my God, what did I do? I hope that doesn't happen. That's horrible, but anything goes with this kind of energy. And you can feel it ramping up the second week of October. You got the 8th, the 10th, the 12th. Mars, the planet of action, moves into Scorpio on the 12th. And this is Mars's old sign it ruled until Pluto came along. So there's going to be a huge emphasis on passion. So it kind of, you might get those creative juices flowing for this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It looks like not only with the solar eclipse happening on Saturday, but you starting to say, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this done. Then the 15th all the way to the 21st, it kind of builds up an energy here. Again, we got a crappy Monday. We got a so-so Wednesday, and then we get a little bit more practical. Communications may be a little difficult or unbearable on the 20th and the 21st, but I would still say this could be an opportunity to have some fun. It's all in perspective. All right. Big day on the 22nd. Mercury then moves into Scorpio. Mercury moves really fast through the signs, and now it's getting ready for Scorpio season. Mercury also makes a very nice harmonious aspect to Saturn on the 22nd, so things smooth over for this intense Friday and Saturday. Pluto makes a nice trine to Jupiter. This looks like a good Sunday. It really does. The moon's going to be in your sign. A good day for you. Then the sun ingresses into Scorpio, moves into Scorpio on the 23rd. Now it's Scorpio season. The 25th looks like a good day for daydreaming, and I hope you get plenty in, because that Thursday and Friday, the moon moves into Swift Aries. Stuff starts to happen. Then we get this full moon lunar eclipse, and it's going to be a doozy. Again, let's hope you're not burning yourself out at work and putting in too many hours, because there's a lot of things that are neglected at home that you can easily take care of. Maybe some home repairs, something like that. Maybe some of you are finding a place to move into finally, so Aquarius, it's anything goes with these eclipses, but you're well and aware of it. Now, this weekend, the 29th to 30th, and even the 31st on Halloween, looks like a good time for you. If you're going to a Halloween party, this looks like a great time to celebrate with some people. Enjoy the holiday if you love Halloween. I know some people are just crazy over Halloween, but enjoy this day. Like I said, if you get an invitation, take it for the end of October there. So, that was a lot, Aquarius. That was a lot. But again, it's about changing your beliefs and finding that work-home balance for the month of October, and it'll be clear sailing for you. Stop being so rigid and fixed in your thinking, and find the balance and find new ways. Get rid of old beliefs, and this will be a great month for you. It'll actually be a month of revelations, so congratulations in advance. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much. I love doing these for you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification too. Make sure that you watch your tarot reading. I'm always going to put out the horoscopes first and then the tarot reading, so keep an eye on that. And again, have a great month, and I will see you in November.